No need to look any further, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation for all your latest sport reports across the nation. So don't change your channel, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation. So don't change your channel, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation for all your latest sport reports across the nation. No need to look any further, you chose the right station.
Fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5 foot 8 inches tall, weighing in at a slim, trim, 196 pounds, hailing from Memphis, Tennessee. He is the reigning, defending, heavyweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the Black Nature Boy, Mr. Cowboy Nation!
Let's go, man!
Nation!
Alright, no, man. Time is out. It's all good, though. Hey, man, welcome to Let's Talk Football. I'm your host, Mr. Cowboy Nation, a.k.a. Pendergrass, all the way in the building, both feet, 10 toes. Can you dig that? All right, let's get to the business, man. That track had me so amped up. I'm gonna do my dance on this. Run that thing, DJ. Alright. Let's go, DJ.
Change your channel, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation. So don't change your channel, you chose the right station.
Alright, let's go, sir.
You're now
Stop,
tuning
sir.
in.
Stop, sir. Hey, y'all know I'm feeling good after first round, right? Yes, sir. We got stuff to get into. Let's do the business first. Let's talk football. It's brought to you by Snap Pick Productions, right? Also, we have a YouTube channel. My name, Jerome, Jerome, McNary, McNeary. That's my name. On the YouTube channel, search that, everything gonna pop up. Live calling number as well. 901-498-0625. Again, that call-in number is 901-498-0625. Or you can get in the comment section live. Everything's live. This is not pre-recorded. Everything live ammo, live bullets right now. I even got the Teddy Bells fan in the live comment section. Troll, I ain't even got started shit. So you can hop in the live comment section with this Teddy Bells fan. I got one my boys here, 49 fan in here. I don't need to talk about Cleveland. You know I'm finna get to Cleveland. Pittsburgh don't even play. I showed up here tonight specifically to talk about Cleveland and Pittsburgh. All right, speaking of that, and no further ado, let me get the people who they came to see this evening. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let me get the people who they came to see. Run that thing, DJ. Yeah, Pendergrass. It's in the field. This is what y'all been wanting to see, right? Yeah, let's get to it, man. Yes, sir. All right, first, now let me say this. Playoff edition is a little hard for me because a lot of these guys I've been giving game balls to, heaping praise on for such great play, right? Because that's how you even get in the postseason. You got to ball that all season. But at the end of the season, it's 1 winner and 31 losers, baby. And you dig it? So let's go and get it started. Russell Wilson in the Seattle Seahawks. Come on down, seat me. In your house, though. In your house, second string quarterback in your house. Then say you hurt the second string quarterback, they bring the first string quarterback with a broke thumb in. And oh my God. And it's really for the O-line. This really for the O-line. There was zero help to Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson was running for his life all game long. They made the Rams defense look like the 85 Bears. Couldn't block nobody. Oh, Aaron Donald went out there, still couldn't block nobody. I said, oh my God. But oh my God. Oh my. Seattle and Russell, come on down here, man. Come on down here. Block something. Block a doorway. Block something. Come on down and get this work, man. This guy just hung your $40 million with $35 million QB out the drive, man. Couldn't block nothing. All right, next. I'm almost scared to do this next one. Cause I'm scared of this guy in real life. But nevertheless, man, I keep it 100. When you ball, I give you the ball. When you You know, fall short. Gotta come see me. Gotta come in front of my congregation. So King Henry, come on down. Those boys held King Henry to 40 yards for the whole game. 40? 40? Oh my God. So Cleveland scored more points than you had rushing? I'll roll with it. I'm sorry. Ooh, Cleveland scored more points than you had rushing. Ain't that something? All right, but you know, Baltimore did their thing though. But 40 yards, you gotta come see me in the playoffs, bro. Come on down and get this work, King Henry. Don't beat me up when you see me, please. All right, next, I got one Chase Young. We all saw this coming, right? We all saw this. Young Chase Young called out Psycho Tom. I want Tom. Tell Tom I'm coming. Chase Young had 0 sacks, 2 QB hurries. Not tackles for loss. QB hurries. That means he got close to Tom 2 times the whole game. They got dominated by a rookie left tackle, bro. Boy, if you don't get somewhere and sit down, I'm talking about you on Tom Brady, and you can't beat a rookie. This dude was in college last year just like you. Got dominated by a rookie left tackle, man. Oh my, Chase Young. Talking about you on Tom. You couldn't even tussle 1 or 2 on the jersey, bro. Come on down here and get this work and shut up next time, will you? Shut up next time. All right, so now that we got all the preliminaries, out the way, let's talk about why I'm really here. Big Ben Roethlisberger, come on down, see me. Big Ben, come on down here, Big Ben. Big Ben threw not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 interceptions. 4. And he put a fumble on there for good business. Hey, I don't care nothing about the fumble. The snap being overhead. Stat sheet said 5 turnovers. I'm going to credit him for 5 turnovers. Big Ben turned the ball over 5 times and basically give Rap Cleveland 50 points. I told y'all, I've been telling y'all all year. Still the nation, you know what? That's what I forgot to add. Me and y'all going to rap. I'm finna put a note in. Me and y'all going to rap at toward the end of this show. But yeah, still nice. I ain't gonna waste too much time because I got something else to get into right now. So I put a little note in there. Man, y'all gonna rap at the end of the show. But anyway, Ben Roethlisberger, and I told y'all Ben was a flight risk, and he on his way out. I told you, I've been telling you that all year. Your quarterback a flight risk. He known for giving the ball away. That's what he does. That's what he do. Four pick. Went straight Jameis Winston. 500 yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 picks. If that ain't Jameis Winston, I'll pay you. That is Jameis Winston. Big Ben, come on down here, man. Don't throw the ball to the wrong person on your way down. Oh, my, Ben. Oh, my. Oh, man. All right, so, last, certainly not least. I got the Pittsburgh Steelers whole defense. The whole entire defense. Come on down. All 11 of you. Your nickelbacks, everybody. Everybody come on down. 50 points. 50 points. 50 points. 50 points. 50 points. 50 at home. 50. Let me say this. 50 points, bro. I'm gonna say this. Look, I knew coming into this weekend, somebody was gonna give up 50 points at home, but not the mighty Steelers, not 11-0, not never lost, not Super Bowl bound, still with a 7, not them. Not them. 50 points at home, not Steelers. I mean, they played so well during the regular season. Ooh, let me get my breath. 50 points. 50 points at home. Oh my God. To Baker Mayfield, bro. And I've been wearing Baker Mayfield out all year long. After this game, I would no longer refer to Baker Mayfield as Baker the Bus Mayfield. That's over. That name is retired. He has given me a gift that I would cherish for the rest of my life. Pittsburgh Steelers defense, come on down here, the shower curtain. Y'all see the shower curtain. Ain't nothing still about that curtain. 50 points at home in the playoff to the Cleveland. You out there shaming yourself. 50 points. All right, let's take a break in action. Get a word from one of our sponsors, man.
It's fun. It's exciting. It's perfect for your next event. With the latest in photo booth technology, you can post photos, boomerangs, GIFs, and film strips directly to your social media sites or just email them to yourself. The Eclipse Photo Booth by SnapX Photography. Rent it for your next event. For rental pricing and information, visit www.snappixphotography.com or call 901-498-0625. SnapX Photography Photo Booth.
All right, so at this time, we'll give a shout out. We'll need some game balls out, man. First one to Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens. The Rams' whole entire defense. The Rams defense, look, they proved why they were number one. So let me get a Rams whole defense game ball. Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs of the Buffalo Bills. Devontae Smith, who showed y'all why he got that Heisman at his house. If he hadn't hurt himself, he probably got them boy with 5 tubs, bro. Easy. And Najee Harris is a grown man. Him and Travis Etienne gonna be the top 2 backs come out this year. To be honest, I can close my eyes and pick one and be happy. Like to me, they that evenly matched. So Devontae Smith, Najee Harris, or the Roll Tide national champion Alabama Crimson Tide, Thomas Brady, and Mike Evans, and the whole Cleveland Brown defense, the whole Cleveland Brown, all of them, the Water Boy, everybody on Cleveland staff, come get your game ball. Appreciation for them 5 turnovers. 5 turnovers. You turn the ball over 5 times at home, bro. That is terrible. He said new hashtag. What you call hashtag? 5 turnovers. Hashtag 5 turnovers. Run it. Hit that beat, DJ. Oh my Pittsburgh. 5 turnovers. In the playoffs? Are you serious? You go from 11-0 to turning over 5 times at home, bro. What's going on? What is going on with y'all? All right, so I need counseling, man. All right, question of the day. Oh my God. Is it time for the Steelers to move on from turnover bin? Dude, this is just hilarious to me. They talk noise all year, and you turn the ball over 5 times and home, give a 50. Oh my God! And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna read this question again, because a lot of y'all probably didn't understand it. The reason I didn't want my Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs because I knew they were gonna look a lot like this. So better y'all than me. But anyway, all right. So the question of the day. The question of the day is, is it time for the Steelers to move on from Big Ben? That's my question. That's the question of the day. Me personally, I think, honestly, I'll jump aside. I think if the Pittsburgh Steelers get them a couple of O-linemen, right? Get them a running back, I think that'd be all right. I think Ben needs a run game. So if they're going to stick with Ben, then you get him a run game. You can't ask Ben to throw it 60 times and expect to win. He a flight risk. He always been a flight risk. He always been turnover prone when you ask him to throw the ball a lot. You know what I mean? So you can't ask him to, especially late in his career, Can't ask him to throw the ball 60 times. He gonna turn it over. You know what I mean? So I think if the Steelers gonna hang in with Ben, they need to figure out what they need to do to give him a run game. And then I'm gonna put this out here. Seems to me they hadn't been able to run the ball since Le'Veon been gone. But you know, hey, that's just my humble opinion. Probably should have did whatever the hell you need to do to keep him. You didn't have no replacement on deck. You didn't draft a replacement. So I'm just saying, maybe you should have tried to make that work. But I don't run the Steelers. It's not my call. Not my call to make, man. I ain't got, they don't pay me for that. All right, so where we at? All right, this week's Did You See That Moment? This week's Did You See That Moment comes from the Titans-Ravens game. Let's go over and check that out.
I mean, it's lightning in a bottle. You can...
Okay, then. We got y'all, bro. Just hold on. We have I
mean, it's lightning in a bottle. You can... I mean, it's lightning in a bottle. You can...
Bro, we like Pittsburgh. We look like Pittsburgh out here. Can we get together? All right. We try to say he's showing y'all the film. We're gonna do a film breakdown later on, so that's what he's showing. We gonna get it together in a minute. We gonna have it? All right. Well, I'm gonna tell you what this week's Did You See That Moment is a 48-yard run, Lamar Jackson, and Titans-Ravens game. We're gonna go back to that a little later for the film breakdown. Cat's out of the bed. Cool. All right, so topics. First topic, Alabama, right? So coming into the national championship game, right? I was very concerned about how Alabama would deal with Trey Sermon. And I was like, and so if y'all watch the show last night, I was like, dude, they got to deal with Trey Sermon. I was beating the dish, but they got to deal with Trey Sermon. Trey Sermon, a grown man. Ooh. Dude, first time Trey Sermon touched the ball, they sent him to the hospital. Not at the game. He had to go to the hospital. He couldn't lift his arm. He had to go. I'm pretty sure his collarbone broke. You know what I mean? They first time he touched it, hospital. Sent him to the hospital. And then you look at Devontae Smith, dude. Well, I'm finna talk about it next. Devontae Smith was just having it. They had no answer, and then especially with Jalen Waddle out there, and that's what I said. That's one thing I said. If Jalen Waddle step foot on that field, all bets off. Bama gonna give him 50. It's too much. It's too much for you to have to deal with Najee Harris still in the backfield, right? So, I said if Jalen Waddle step out there, it's over. Like you ain't gonna be able to defend all that. But Devontae Smith got hurt and had to lead the game and had 3 touchdowns. If he'd have played the whole game, Devontae Smith could have easily had 5-6 touchdowns by himself. You know what I mean? So the Alabama, on this paper I wrote in Alabama NFL team. How many players on that Alabama team gonna be playing on Sundays? A lot. Like you probably half of that roster gonna be playing on Sundays. You mean so? And I know a lot of people like I'm tired of seeing Big Lou. What it do, baby? I'm tired of seeing Alabama in the national championship. Yada yada yada. Dude, look. To me, that's just my opinion. Anybody who says they're tired of seeing Alabama in the national, you just a hater. You just a hater. You hate excellence. Okay, let's just keep it 100. Nick Saban is the greatest college football coach I've ever seen. I got you, Kerry. I'm gonna get to you in a minute. Dude, the preparation, the execution, the physicality that Alabama plays with consistently, year in, year out. Dude, you can't do nothing but to get 53 men to perform and execute at that high a level year in and year out. And I know, well, he got 5-star recruits, yada, yada, yada. How many times have we seen a loaded team lay an egg? We just got through talking about the Cleveland Browns. How Cleveland been talented, right? And we're laying eggs. So you can't sell me the he got talent thing. We seen talented teams. I'm a Cowboys fan. How many talented teams have we had that underperform? Right? So You have to get a coach some credit, dude. It takes coaching to get 53, especially when you got 4 and 5-star recruits as backups. How do you convince a 4-star recruit to come be a backup? How do you do that? If I'm a 4-star recruit, I'm not bagging up nobody. I'm finna go start, right? So look, long as Nick Saban coach, I'm watching. I'm sorry, it's a thing of beauty to me to watch how Alabama executes at a high level, and they look like a baby NFL team. And dude, like I'm just in awe, right? Because the way Ohio State looked against Clemson, they were very physical. And I was concerned. I said, dude, Trey Sermon is having his way with Clemson. Alabama better be careful. And now I'm talking about first time he touched the ball. Bow, he out. Bye. Go to the hospital. Get out. It was over. It was over. And they hung in early, but it was over with, dude. They wasn't going. They fought long as they could, but Alabama was just too physical. And then they put the icing on the cake at the end of the game. They set Najee Harris down to bring number 4 in. He pounded. I said, dude, come on, bro. What are you gonna do with this team? And then to make it more scarier, they saying next year recruiting class is probably the best class Nick Saban has ever had. What? Dude, I'm here for it. I want to see it. You know what I mean? I want to see that undefeated season. So so Alabama. I'm gonna get to Devontae Smith in a minute. Let me go in this. I got some action in the comment section. Hold on, man. See what we got here. I got my girl Carol in here. Big Lou, what it do, man? My boy Big Lou in here. Carol is an Alabama fan. I know she gloating right now. Congratulations, Carol. Y'all took the whole thing. Yeah, but y'all, it's a thing of beauty to watch. Yeah, Water. You can tell Water came back a little quick. You know what I mean? He was, and this is what treat me out. They said he back up to his pre-injury. He was back up to his pre-injury speed, but he was walking with a limp. So and that's another thing. Jalen Water was looking like a first-round pick before he got hurt. So for him to risk that and come back and you know what I mean, and play through that type of pain, you can't tell me he wasn't hurt. To play through that type of pain for his guys, well, they probably didn't need to, because he, you know what I mean, I don't think he finished the game. Devontae Smith didn't finish the game. They still put up 50 points. So, but he just wanted to be there for his guys. You know what I mean? So that says a lot about Nick Saban. The process, yeah. Mac was a 3-star. That is now a number 1. You ain't lying. Mac probably gonna go first round if he decided to come out. Kill Sermon early. I'm talking about first time he touched it, he was going to the hospital. Death by association to every team. Man, I'm talking about, dude. I'm waiting on next year. About to go live myself in a couple of minutes. Big Lou, what time you go live, man? You go live by 7? Oh yeah, you go live at 7:30, don't you? If you still rolling, when I get through this, I'll be over there hollering. At Big Lou. Appreciate you for stopping by, man. My boy Big Lou got the big time show. He does the same thing I do. He go live and all that. So shout out, appreciate you for stopping through, man. Before you do your own thing, Big Lou. That's what's up, man. All right, so Devontae Smith. So we were having we were having a conversation. I had a conversation with a few guys earlier today about Devontae Smith. I made a post saying that Devontae Smith is an NFL receiver. And I mean, that was on full display. Like, they had no answer. The route running, the speed, the IQ, like to know where the hole and the coverages are. And it was unfair to have him out there, to be honest. It was unfair. Like, he looked like he had no business playing college ball last night. It looked like he should already be on somebody's roster. You know what I mean? So, and that's why I said what I said. So I had a couple of people ask, you know, he think he going number 1? You think he going number 1 overall? You think he going number 1 overall? I was like, nah, I don't think he going number 1 overall, simply because Jacksonville got the number 1 pick. They definitely getting the quarterback. Either they're gonna take Trevor Lawrence or they're taking the big left tackle from Oregon, Sewell, I think. What's the name of his page? It's his page, Douglas Lewis Brooks, Carol. The guy that come in right before you. What was I saying? Yeah, so you got Sewell. I think Sewell's going to go second unless Jacksonville decide, hey, we're going to roll with Minshew and just get him a line. So Big Sewell, the left tackle from Oregon, they said he hadn't allowed a sack in like over 1,500 snaps, which is absurd. So I was kind of hoping that we tanked and got the number 4 pick and maybe she slid to us, because I would love to have that left tackle protecting my boy Dak. You know what I mean? But you know, we ain't gonna talk about Miami Cardinals. We gonna leave that alone. But so I think Sewell probably goes second. Trevor Lawrence going first, and then I had the draft order early, but I think if I'm not mistaken, the Jets may be picking second or third. So he may, I don't know. I think the Jets got second, so Sewell probably gonna go to the Jets. Devontae going top 5. I would be highly surprised if he didn't go top 5. But I say this: don't let him fall to 10, because the Cowboys pick 10. I guarantee you, if you're on the board of 10, even though we don't need a receiver, watch Jerry Jones get him. Watch Jerry Jones pull the trigger on that. But Devontae Smith should not be on the board at 10. He should go top 5. Like, he should go top 5. And just, I don't care what you need. That type, and I said the same thing about CeeDee Lamb coming out last year. And we were picking at 17. I said, CeeDee Lamb on the board at 17, you got to take him. Like, Devontae Smith is a special talent. He's going to change the life of some NFL franchise, whoever decided to pick him up. That's how I feel about that. But, also, now I was asked to talk about Tyler Heineke, the Washington no-name QB, right? He came in, and look, I'm gonna be honest. When they said Heineke was starting, I was like, oh, it's over. Washington finna get blew out the field. You know what I mean, right? So, it's over. They got this nobody starting. Don't nobody know who he is. Journeyman been all over the league. Yeah, it's over with him. Yeah, Washington, and I'm in front of TV, popcorn. I thought what happened to what happened to Pittsburgh is what I thought was gonna happen to Washington. I thought Washington was gonna give up 50 points at home, but God is good. God is good. God knew the only thing that I would love more than Washington giving up 50 points at home was Pittsburgh giving up 50 points at home. God, praise the Lord. Thank you. But Tyler Heineke really impressed me. He really impressed me. Like, not just the heart that he had to fight, but the physical tools. Like, he knew when to take off. Didn't really force a lot. You know what I mean? He played QB really well. You know what I mean? So, I'm sorry. I like Alex Smith. I love his story. Salute, to him for coming back after such a gruesome injury. But you got to go with the young guy. You got to go with Heineke, man. Like, that got to be your starter. And I hate to say this because he in our division. We got to see him twice. But you got to go with him. You got to go with him until you show you otherwise. Now, I'm not saying he your guy. You give him a long-term extension, $100 million. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying you stick with him until you can get a Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields or somebody of that nature. Like, I let him have it. I mean, who else you going to let start? You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. Shout out to Tyler Heineke. I know they lost, but he really impressed me. And that was a really valiant effort. I'm gonna say that. All right. So, and I don't, I don't really mess with Washington like that, but I had to give props for props. I do. All right. So let's go to Doug Peterson. Right. Now, you Eagles fans. There was something about y'all gonna blow the game. We gonna blow the game so y'all don't make the playoff. All that old jazz. I told y'all, your head coach is in no position to blow a game. He up there in ice. So if I'm not mistaken, my exact words were, he blow that game if he won't. They're gonna run him out of Philly. And what happened? He blew the game and they ran him out of Philly. And he won y'all the only Super Bowl that y'all probably gonna ever get. Let's just be honest. He won y'all the only Super Bowl that y'all probably gonna ever see. Right? So and one bad year you run him out of town. You run him out of town in a year where COVID pretty much ravaged this league. No off season. Teams losing half their players at a moment's notice, right? And you run him out because he have a bad year doing this season. Right, only the Philadelphia Eagles, right, and that's why they only have one Super Bowl. That's why you give everybody a pass this year. Like it was so many factors and unknowns that everybody had to deal with, and basically whoever take the trophy this year is gonna be the team that's most fortunate. That's gonna be the luckiest team out of the 32 who avoids COVID the best. Then you got to avoid COVID and injuries, and then lack of preparation because nobody had an off-season or training camps, right? So the team is probably going to be the team that's running the same stuff they was running last year and looking up to avoid COVID and injuries. So that whoever that team is, they need to buy lottery tickets. Because like it was just too much to deal with this year, right? So and the foul coach after, you know what I mean? They were terrible. But it's Philly though. Like what else? What else? What else you expect from Philadelphia Eagles, right? So, that's what I got to say about Doug Peterson. But Philly fans, I told you so. I told you. I said if you blow the game, they're gonna run them out of Philly. Cause it's y'all. That's what y'all do. Y'all a nasty organization, man. Classless, totally classless, nasty organization. That's what y'all do. Your fans boo Santa Claus and Kobe Bryant. Who boos Kobe Bryant and he came from Philly? Only Philly, bro. So yeah, I told y'all that what y'all was gonna do. All right, so still a nation. Bobbing on y'all all show. Let me talk to y'all, man. All right, so still a nation. Pay attention. I know y'all upset right now. I know you're hurt. 50 points at home to the Browns. I know you're upset. But I got some good news. I saved $150 on my insurance by switching to Geico. All right, check this out. All right, I was also sad. So, when we, hold on, let's go with it. What do you think about, okay, I got you. I'm finna talk about Dan Quinn immediately after I address Still the Nation, Dawn. I got you, baby girl. I got you. All right, so, Still the Nation, right? So, I know, you see this. You know I'm a Cowboys fan. And you know, naturally we don't get along, right? Right? Cowboys still, we don't get along. I don't like y'all. Y'all don't like me. It's cool. It's understood, right? So, but I'm still a football guy, and I think I do what I can, to be honest, on this set. Regardless of what logo is on the helmet or on the jersey, regardless of what name is on the jersey, I try my best to call a spade, right? So, when I told y'all, when y'all came down to Dallas, y'all were rolling. We rolled a 4th-string quarterback out there. Defense was borderline clown showish. We just took the trash out, right, by two weeks prior. They was looking they looked better, but they wasn't nothing to write home about. I'm talking about my defense. They looked better when they took the trash out, but it wasn't nothing to write home about, man. They were still suspect. My defense was still suspect. Had a 4th-string quarterback. Zeke didn't look like Zeke all year consistently, right? 10 what? Which y'all 9, 10 and 0? Y'all supposed to ran us out of Dallas with that rolling net on the field. Bag up quarterback, makeshift O-line. Or run us out of our own building. Not only did you not run us out of our own building, you needed help to get past the 4th-string quarterback. You needed help. Referees had to help you. And I told you, I said, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. I said, y'all suspect. I told y'all that guy said y'all suspect. Y'all supposed to beat the dog, you know what, out of Dallas. That was y'all opportunity. And as much as y'all hate the Cowboys, it was on the silver platter for y'all to just come in there just route Dallas. Y'all supposed to. But I knew that we was going to get y'all a fight. Because I know my team. And I actually thought we was going to beat y'all, to be honest. But you know, and we should have beat y'all if it wasn't for the referees. I'm just gonna keep it 100, man. Them flags was trash when Alden Smith took the ball from Ben because he a flight risk. And the only thing you can't even argue with me about Ben being the flight risk after Sunday. 5 turnovers. You're not gonna argue with me. I'm not gonna argue with you about your quarterback. He gave the ball up 5 times at home in the playoffs. He a flight risk. Certified. He's certified now. He's a certified flight risk. Right? So So this is what I'm trying to say, Steelers Nation. Yeah, I hate y'all. But I'm gonna be honest. When I'm on this shit and I'm talking football, see this back here? Let's talk football. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna talk football to you. You understand? If I say y'all ain't all that, it's because it's what I see on film, right? I'm gonna tell you what my eyes see. That is what I do when I'm up here. I'm gonna tell you what my eyes see. I'm not hating on you. I'm telling you what my eyes see. And I saw then, y'all was trash. You barely beat Baltimore practice squad. You know what I mean? Then after y'all went 11-0, I think y'all went 2-5 after that. Your only wins was Baltimore's practice squad, and the referee slick helped you come back in the Colts game. The Colts was beating the brakes off you. You know what I mean? And y'all got some calls in there to help y'all get back in it. I'm just gonna be honest. Now, was the referees the sole purpose for y'all beating? No. Phillip Rivers choked. But y'all got a little help. Even with the little help, Phillip Rivers and the Colts still should have beat y'all. But it's Phillip Rivers. He blew it. It's what he does, right? So I'm just saying, dude, don't come at me. Don't be hostile to me. Yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan. Yeah, I hate you. Now, did it give me a little joy reporting y'all being yes, it did. yes, it gave me a little joy to say that team is a fraud. And it just so happened to be y'all. Yeah, I was happy about it. But it don't change what I'm saying. It's the truth. It's what I see. You know what I mean? And it just was what it was. And now you see we was telling the truth. So, Steelers Nation, next time I tell you your team is a fraud and you should be concerned, you need to listen. Now, I don't know what y'all gonna do about giving them 50 points at home. I ain't got nothing for you on that. I ain't got nothing for you on that. I don't know what to tell you. But my girl Donna Hart is a flight risk Ben. Yeah, I've been calling Ben a flight risk for years, man. For years. He ain't known for throwing picks. I know plenty of Steelers fans been ready for Ben to sit down. Been ready for it. Right then, that's why I asked the question. It's time for the Steelers to move on. But honestly, they don't have a replacement. Just to be honest, like from straight football, the Steelers do not have a replacement. If they want a shot, they want to get in the playoffs next year, they need to keep being around. They need to get some O-linemen and a running back, and they'll be back in the playoffs, right? But, who knows? Who knows what they're going to do? All right, so Dan Quinn. This is what I think about Dan Quinn, right? My first thoughts when they said Cowboys hired Dan Quinn, I said, so we hired a dude from Atlanta that can't hold the lead. That's what we did. We go get a dude that can't hold the lead in Atlanta and let him run our defense. That's already terrible. Confused, lost. Don't know what they got going on. That's what we did, right? Only Jerry Jones. And then I got you done. And then I did some research. I said, well, let's see what Dan Quinn has done as a defense coordinator. Not head coach. Defense coordinator. That's his job. That's the role we're going to have him doing. Mike McCarthy, despite us not making the playoffs and going 6-10, I like what I saw from Mike McCarthy. He turned them around. They were a clown show. They were a guaranteed win. If they went from being a guaranteed win, if you saw them on your schedule, to eliminating a couple teams and keeping them from making the playoffs. So this says a lot. And I was really impressed with the Steelers game because, like I said, Steelers should have ran us out the building. Right? So I saw some bright spots from Mike. I'm cool with Mike going forward. Mike McCarthy, that is, right? So Dan Quinn don't have none of that. Dan Quinn's sole focus is the defense. So that's what I did research on. What has Dan Quinn done when his sole focus It's the defense. And you look at, and he was in Seattle. They had the number 1 overall defense, Legion of Boom. And you say, man, he had the Legion of Boom, dude. And the Legion of Boom, one of the most dominating defenses we ever seen, right? We see, you had Richard Sherman, Browner, Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas, who very well may end up in Dallas next year, right? So, and you know, yeah, he had talent. Bobby Wagner, Malcolm Smith, those guys, you know what I mean? The D-line, Cliff Averill, those guys. All right, so he had pieces. So you look at Dallas. Dallas got pieces. Jalen Smith, Van Der Esch, D-Law, Alden Smith, Randy Gregory, Neville Gallimore. But this is my thing. This my thing right here. I'm looking at what we do at number 10. If we can get Patrick Surtain Jr. at number 10 and bring in Earl Thomas, I like our chance. I'm not saying we're going to the Super Bowl. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying I like our chances to make the playoffs, barring injury. That's what I'm saying. Because look, Dan Quinn is going to run basically what this defense was built to do. This defense was built as a 4-3 defense. This defense was built to run a Seattle-style defense. That's why you got the Jalen Smiths and the Trayvon Diggs that's why you got those guys. Because Jason Garrett wanted to run a Seattle-style defense. That's what this defense is built to do. And I think Mike McCarthy, again, shout out to Mike McCarthy, he realized this defense is a 4-3 defense. It's built to run a Seattle-style defense. Let me get the guy who built the Legion of Boom and bring him in, right? Who better to run a Seattle-style defense than the guy who put Seattle-style defense on the map? So it makes sense from personnel standpoint. So I just want to see us snatch Surtain at 10. If we don't snatch Surtain at 10, I want a safety. I'm gonna be honest. So if we can do one of those two things, I like our shot. I like our chance to make the playoffs. I believe they're gonna take care of that. You know what I mean? So I wasn't with it at first, but once I really did research, I mean, it's probably not a bad hire considering what we have on defense already. All right, so let's go to I got NFC playoffs. Let me see. I got action in the comment section. Boy, y'all want the Steelers with me. I appreciate that. Steelers were exposed for the frauds they are. Ben should just go home and raise his kids. See what I'm talking about? And remember when I told y'all this a couple weeks back, I said, this ain't me talking, this the streets. This is what the streets saying about you. Here we go right here. Here we go in the comment section. Streets saying it again. Everybody ain't telling the same lie. We all saw it. And now you ain't got no choice. But I mean, we were right. We all saw it. So, yeah, you right. They were exposed to being frauds. We all saw. And they were probably the worst 11. I ain't gonna say the worst. One of the worst 11 and 0 teams we ever saw because you were squeaking by bad teams. You were barely beating bad teams. I mean barely beating bad teams. A 4-string quarterback, you supposed to kill him. Mo kill him. You had people arguing he should start over Pro Bowl. That's how good he looked against y'all. And y'all suspect then, right? So, yeah, man. All right, so NFC playoffs, right? Saints Bucks. The Saints seem to have the Bucks number, right? So I'm gonna pick these games later. But like I said, dude, in the playoffs, the best player on the field in the playoffs is the refs, the referees. They're the best players on the field. And I know the Saints destroyed the Bucks both times they saw them. I know that. I don't know, man. I don't trust the powers that be with this game. I don't. And you know the Saints got a history of getting screwed in the playoffs, right? The flag I always seem to not fall in their favor. You know what I mean? You know, so I don't know. This is gonna be very interesting. I said that the Bucks beat the Saints in the playoffs. The Bucks are going home because they don't have an answer. The Saints, especially what the Saints defense looked like last game, and I know it was the Bears. But the Bears made the playoffs. You say what you want. The Bears made the playoffs. You know what I mean? So something needs to be said about that. You know what I mean? They had a playoff team to like under 10 points. Probably because they dropped the touchdown, but we ain't worried about all that. They held the playoff team to 9 points. I should have brought him over to Penny Place for dropping a wide open touchdown. How you drop a wide open touchdown? Anyway, yeah. I'm not making my own point at all. The Bears was so suspect on offense that game, but I think I ain't gonna get in front of the show. I'm gonna pick that game. I'm gonna pick that game later. I got my picks. I'm gonna pick that game later. But I'm very intrigued with this matchup. I don't know, man. I don't know if the Bucks really has what it takes to get past the Saints. It seems to me when a team has your number, and it's clear that the Saints had the Bucks number. I don't know, man. Playoff Tom, I will put my money on playoff Drew. Has failed the last 3 years. Put your money on playoff Tom. You know what? Tom has been heating up. But I'm also looking. Look, they played Washington and Tyler Heineke, like first round, 7-19, right? They caught hell with them. Yeah, they beat them. They caught hell with them. Washington won probably the worst division in NFL history. The NFC East was probably the worst division in NFL history this year. You supposed to kill them. And they made Tyler Heineke look borderline Pro Bowlish. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. And to be honest, you got both of the quarterbacks probably past their prime, right? Tom still look good, but let's just call a spade a spade. If you lay hands on Tom, he gonna check out. He gonna fold up. He's not that guy to take the kill shot and get up and keep going. If you get a kill shot on Tom, he shook the rest of the game. Drew Brees is old, right? So but I trust, and then I don't know. I just think the Saints had a number, and and then they're gonna have to go to New Orleans. Nah, I don't know. I don't see it. I know it's playoff time, but I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I think the Bucks going home, man. I'm gonna go get in front of the show. That's my pick for the Bucks Saints. I think the Bucks going home, unless the referees say otherwise. But if they just let them play football, I think it's gonna be another blowout. I don't. Saints in the way. The Saints in the way, and they're gonna have to figure out if Tom come back next year, they're gonna have to figure out what they need to do to get past the Saints. This ain't the AFC East. This is the NFC South. We play big boy football in the NFC. You dig? So they're gonna have to figure out what they're gonna do to get past the Saints. All right, so which brings me to the AFC playoffs, and we'll get to that in a minute. AFC playoffs, Bills Ravens, right? So this is gonna be my film breakdown for the day, for this episode. So we got Ravens Bills, right? So I'm intrigued by this matchup. Y'all know how high I was on the Bills coming in. I love the Bills. I felt like the Bills were the team to beat in the AFC because Kansas City had been a little too cocky for my liking. I feel like Kansas City kind of taking things for granted. The Bills hungry. But when I really look at the Bills been a little iffy in run defense the last couple weeks. And nobody runs the ball like the Baltimore Ravens. Nobody, right? So what we're going to do now, I'm going to go to the film breakdown, and I'm going to point out the area of concern that I have for the Bills. So DJ, hit that beat for me, man. Let's see what we got here. All right, stop right there. All right, so this is the 4-yard touchdown run for Lamar Jackson had, probably the player of the game in the Ravens-Titans game, right? So if you look here, you got Lamar Jackson. All right, so this was a called pass play. And the reason I'm saying this was a called pass play, you can see the line. See how they formed the pocket? So when you see that they formed the pocket, that's pass protection. And the Titans, from a pass play defensive perspective, the Titans did everything right. So you see here, good coverage. They running man coverage. This guy double outside. You see the outside guy. He playing off, but you got a safety here that's going to be sitting on this route when they see the play run. Then you got another guy. This guy here, that guy right there, is sitting on the tight ends route. Running a little bit farther for them, DJ.
I mean, it's like...
All right, boom. All right, so like I said, you got that safety there that's sitting on the outside route, and this guy here that's gonna be sitting on the inside route. Keep going, run a little bit further.
Lightning in a
Right there. All right, so right here, you see the stunt. They ran the stunt on this side. Guy came free. You're going to see this the end come free. They did everything right. They got pressure. They got all the routes covered. Run a little bit further from DJ.
bottle. You
Boom, right there. All right, so they did everything right from a pass play perspective, right? Everything covered. You see here? He covered. Got a safety. Boom, safety sitting on the outside route. You got this guy in the middle. So there's nowhere to go with this ball. There's nowhere to go with this ball. You got good coverage on the outside. Right here, this guy right here. Good coverage on the outside. He not open. So from a pass defense perspective, Tennessee did everything right. They even got heat. They got heat on both ends. You did? But, you see this? They gave up a lane to a guy that I'm pretty sure runs a 4-2. Right? So, you give a lane to Lamar Jackson, you can cancel Christmas. It's over. So they did everything right from a pass play perspective, but by doing everything right from a pass play perspective, you gave up a lane to one of the fastest QB in the league, 48 yards to the house. So damn if you do, damn if you don't, right? So, and that's my area of concern with this game because the Bills been having problems in run defense, even just on straight runs. This was a pass play. So what happens when you got a pass play and you give them a lane and it turns into a run? You see what I'm saying? So if you're having problems defending the run when it's a known set run, you're really gonna have problems when something like this happens. You run man coverage and you mess around and get Lamar Jackson a lane, and you like I said, you get dude that I'm pretty sure runs a 4-2 a lane, you can cancel Christmas, dude. It's gonna be 7. Right? So that's my film breakdown. Right? Where I'm at now. Alright, so let's go to my boy Mike, man. Big Mike.
What up, Cowboy Ron? What's going on? Wild card games was a pity and a shame. Man, the way Lamar Jackson cooked the Titans, gonna put him in the Hall of Fame. He was that rabbit that they couldn't catch at the dog track, pulling all them rabbits out of his hat, you silly rabbit, tricks up for kids, you know what I'm saying? And now that leads me to Juju Smith, saying that Cleveland was the same old Browns, but Pittsburgh Steelers really was that clown. The game made me sick, cause I seen Big Ben on the sideline crying after he throwed all them picks. Ohio State got killed by their top pick receiver named Smith. I thought he was pulling balls out of the side of his right hip. You know what I'm saying? Well, enough of that. Let's get to the divisional round, baby. Who will win and who will lose, then go home and get full of that booze? Come on, Cowboy Ron. Tell me what's going on. We got the Rams, the Packers, the Ravens, the Bills, the Browns, the Chiefs, the Bucks, and the Saints. Who's going to be in disbelief and who's going to be that ain't? Holler at me, boy. Tell me what's going on, baby.
Shout out to my boy Big Mike. Oh, my Pittsburgh. I told everybody to see it. Everybody see it, man. Y'all can play, whatever. Play dumb how you want everybody to see it. All right, so my boy Michael Dobson in here, Saints fan, right? Saying hey, I don't think Tom gonna beat y'all at home. You know what I mean? Well, I'm finna get into my picks now, Big Mike. Mike, I don't think. Look, y'all got the Bucks number. If you ask me if you twist my arm and make me pick, I got y'all at home. I got y'all. I don't see it, bro. I don't see nothing that tells me that this game gonna be any different from the other two. The Saints defense has terrorized Tom Brady every time they saw him. I don't think it's gonna be no different. DJ, hit that beat for me. They pick these guys and get on out of here, man. Well, we just got to talk about Saints Bucks. We're going to get the elephant out. Ain't no use of me saving that for last. I had to save for last, but I ended up telling y'all. So, Saints Bucks in New Orleans. Give me the Saints over the Bucks. Thomas Brady goes home. He probably going to have to come see Petty. right, so let's get into it, man. Rams, Packers, in Green Bay. I want to pick the Packers. I really do. I'm going to pick the Packers. But I'm going to tell you like this. If that D-line that terrorized Russell Wilson come to Green Bay and they terrorize Aaron Rodgers, I'm just saying, you know, Discount Double Check don't respond well to pressure himself. He would check out too. And the way the Rams, and that's another thing. Well, Packers got a left tackle out. Man. So I don't know. And I know Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams been the cheat code, you know what I mean? But if you can't keep them dogs out of QB, I don't care if you got Jerry Rice and T.O. lined up on the outside. If you can't keep them dogs out of QB, they ain't gonna see nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go with the Packers, but I'm tentatively going with the Packers. Like, I'm gonna go with them, but I'm like side-eye going with them, you dig? So give me the Packers over the Rams. Ravens, Bills. You know, I know I just did the film breakdown. Mr. Jackson, Lamar Jackson, right? Bills defense been a little iffy, stopping the run. Nobody runs the ball like the Baltimore Ravens. Nobody. I'm sorry. I think Buffalo's playing a little better football. When it's all said and done, I know they've been iffy stopping the run. They've been hit and miss stopping the run. But as a football team, the Buffalo Bills are a complete football team. I think they got punched in the mouth by the coach for round one. I think they wake up. They realize this ain't regular season no more. I think the Bills respond in a major way. I'm going to pick the Bills to beat the Ravens by at least 10 points. Give me the Bills over the Ravens. Browns Chiefs. 50 points. 50 points. All right, man. Browns Chiefs. All right, so my prediction has been it's gonna come down to the Bills Chiefs. I gotta go with the Chiefs. The Browns can run the ball. They really can run the ball. The Browns can run the ball just like the Ravens can run. Well, no, they can't. They can run the ball not as well as the Ravens, but they can run the ball, right? That two-back combo, that two-back hit, two-head months. They got a running back. It's something to be said, but you got to defend the champs. They can score like that. Literally can score like that, right? And they probably gonna be my film breakdown this week, next show. So, I'm sorry, man. I think the Chiefs at home, resting, chilling. I think the Chiefs come out on 5. Chiefs whole bunch to a little. Give me the Chiefs to beat the brakes off the Browns, right? So give me the Chiefs to beat the brakes off the Browns. What makes your AFC Championship game, Bills Chiefs, for the right to go to the Super Bowl. Tune in next show for that one. All right, so. All right, man, that's it. Cause I already told you the Saints I think the Saints gonna beat the Bucks, man. Saints got the Bucks number. Give me the Saints over the Bucks. I ain't gonna pick no score, man, cause I really don't know. I don't know. I can't give you no score. I can't go look. This is playoffs, divisional round. Teams are evenly matched. My girl Curry said she got the Bucks, Green Bay, Ravens, and the Chiefs. See that you really think the Ravens gonna beat the Bills? Y'all sleeping on the Bills, bro. Y'all are really asleep on the Bills. The Bills are hungry. They are a young, hungry team. They got past a really good coach team. I know it's Phillip Rivers and he's a choke artist, but I think the Colts defense very underrated. And the Colts were a tough out. The Colts would have been a tough out for anybody in the playoffs. You got Phillip Rivers with all that playoff experience. I think their win is bigger than what people are giving the Bills credit for. Baltimore's not gonna be able to just stack the box and say you're not gonna run. But that's what Baltimore did against the Titans. They just stacked the box and say you're not gonna run. They're not gonna be able to do that with the Bills, dude. Stephon Diggs and Cole Beasley are a problem. They're a problem. A real problem. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. And I know, and Baltimore got corners, right? They got 3 nice corners. But nah, I don't know. It's gonna be intriguing, but I'm going with the Bills. Josh Allen breaking the pocket, making something happen outside the pocket, I think will be the factor in the game. If Baltimore can't keep Josh Allen contained in the pocket and make him play QB from the pocket, I think that's gonna be the difference in the game. I don't think they're gonna be able to do it. Man. I think Josh Allen gonna get outside the pocket, make a couple of big plays. That's gonna be the difference in the game. I got the Bills sneaking past the Ravens. You dig? So, I love the Bills, but Lamar is a problem. Lamar is a problem. I just did a film breakdown on Lamar, but Lamar's a problem. But I don't know. I think Lamar. Look, this is the deal, right? I'm finna pull these stats up for you. This the point I'm trying to make right here. I know Lamar a problem, right? I know that. Lamar a problem. I'm finna tell you how many yards Lamar threw for. And he scored 20 points on the Titans defense. Like I said, it's not the same Titan defense from last year. Titan defense been a little suspect, right? So Lamar threw for 179 yards and 1 pick. No touchdowns, 1 pick. 179 yards, 1 pick, right? He ran the ball 16 times for 136 yards. Buffalo is not finna let Lamar Jackson run the ball for no 16 times and 136 yards. Buffalo is very physical. If Lamar Jackson run the ball 16 times against the Buffalo defense, Lamar Jackson will not make it through the game. I guarantee you that. If Lamar Jackson gonna beat the Bills, he gonna have to beat the Bills from the pocket. And I don't know. Now, will Lamar Jackson get some runs? Yeah, it's Lamar Jackson. He gonna get some runs, but Lamar gonna have to win this game from the pocket. Mark my words. They gonna make Lamar play quarterback from the pocket. I don't think Lamar gonna be able to do it consistently enough to get past the Bills. I think the Bills are a more complete team. I think the Bills win by 10. I think the Bills win by 10, man. That's how I feel about it. I don't think Lamar has to get better from the pocket. Right? So yeah, they can run the ball, but if you can keep them from running the ball and make Lamar beat you from the pocket, you got a shot. Cause as gifted as Lamar is physically, he needs to get better as a passer. He needs to get better throwing the ball outside the number. You can't keep play action and relying on the tight end. You got good receivers on the house. You got decent. I like Willie Snead. Willie Snead is a very solid receiver. Very solid. Is he a number one? No. He's a very solid number two, though. He runs good routes. He has good hands. He can catch. You got Hollywood Brown that's gonna take the top off the defense. You know what I mean? So he has something there that he can work with on the outside. You dig? So he got my boy Dez there for the red zone. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think Lamar should be better throwing the ball outside the numbers at this point. And I think that's going to be the factor. I think Lamar not being able to make plays with his arm outside the numbers is going to be the factor in this game. I think that Buffalo's going to do whatever they can to take the run away. But on the flip side, if Buffalo can't take the run away, because Lamar, the Ravens they got this play where they basically they run the ball. It's basically the same play, different variations. You don't know who got the ball. That's how they get you. I think Buffalo just stack the box and sell out. That's what I would do. I stack the box and sell out. Lamar got to beat me with his arm, and I'm pretty sure that's what Buffalo gonna do. And I don't think Lamar be able to do it. I don't think Lamar be able to beat him with his arm. Lamar not gonna throw for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, right? So I think that's gonna be the difference in the game. If Lamar wants to take that next step, he's gonna have to get better from the pocket, and that's what this game gonna tell everybody. So I'm gonna roll the Bills. All right, so that's it for me. Until next week, championship week, championship Sunday. Mr. Cowboy Nation is challenging you not to be good, but to be great. Can you dig it?